He's an absolute dynamo and a model whom anyone with cystic fibrosis can look up to. The 2016 winner of the Alex Award from Atlanta, Andy Lippman.
My name is Andy Lippman. I am 41, soon to be 42 years old, and I was diagnosed with CF at birth. As far as describing my personality, I would say I'm a person who likes to take light of a lot of things. When you go to doctor's appointments and everything is so serious, you kind of want to take the edge off a little bit, so I tend to tell a lot of jokes, or I tend to try to be funny or make fun of things. I love to work hard, I love to work out, I love to constantly define what cystic fibrosis is to me. The biggest struggles I have, being that I have cystic fibrosis, it's not just the physical side, it's the emotional side. Dealing with the stress of having an infection, dealing with the stress of dealing with a life-shortening disease. Going to get help was a big thing for me, and it was something that really worked out for my family and for me. My joke is this: the only thing I ever hear positive about CF is the sweat test. Yeah, that's the only thing you ever hear about CF that's positive, and I'm sick of that. I want there to be a positive spin. I have a chance, because I'm different, I can use that to do great things in the world. There are 69,999 other people that have this disease worldwide, and I want to help them. I want to show them that we can live a longer life. The thing that keeps me fighting most, having cystic fibrosis and fighting most for my life, I used to say it was hitting goals, setting goals, reaching them, milestones, that kind of thing. But that changed when I had my children. When we had children, my goal was to live as long as I could for them. And yes, I use motivation as Andy wasn't supposed to live to see his teens. And when I hear that, or I think of that, I'm like, all right, let's see what they can do now. I'm like, I think I may outlive some of my doctors. And that motivates the heck out of me. I'm kind of like, and I don't want to say I'm Rocky, but I use that movie as a big motivator, that a guy from nowhere, a guy who wasn't supposed to do much, can actually make a difference in the world.
I can personally attest to the power of Andy, because for years now, I hear from him regularly as he works to put together his main project for us, the Wish for Wendy Softball Challenge. This has been an annual event since the year 2000. Wendy was the sister that Andy never knew. She was born 3 years before him, but lived only 16 days with CF. The softball extravaganza in memory of the baby who really had no chance at life has now raised more than $2.7 million for the foundation. Almost $3 million in CF research. But Andy has done so much more in his 42 years. He served in several leadership positions with the Georgia chapter. As a member of the National Foundation's Adult Advisory Council, he has particularly emphasized the importance of mental health and emotional wellness, which you heard him speak so eloquently about in that video. His message: there is no health without mental health. And that is what he has preached in so many of his motivational speeches, talks that are leavened with humor and hope. You saw glimpses of Andy's family. Andrea, his wife, whom he calls his inspiration, Avery and Ethan, who provide him with an inspiration. So will you please welcome the 2016 winner of the Alex Award, a man who is himself an inspiration, Andy Lippman.